Hey YouTube! In this video, I'm going to show you how you can teach your dog to have their picture taken on cue and also look happy about it. It might sound easy to take your dog's picture and have them look at the camera, but it becomes a little bit tricky if you want to be in the picture with your dog and you have to get your dog to look at a camera that someone else is holding. This can be even trickier if you have treats or your dog thinks he needs to pay attention to you. If you're competing in any dog sports and you also plan on winning, I think it's very important to train this behavior because if you happen to win, you're going to be hustled onto a podium with your dog in a stressful environment and suddenly forced to have your picture taken. Now, a lot of people love their dogs, but in this situation it can be stressful and you feel the pressure to force your dog into looking at the camera. So what can happen is a lot of pushing and shoving, and what ends up happening is that the dog looks stressed and unhappy right in that picture where you want to be celebrating that you just won something that you love doing together. So instead of that, you're going to set your dog up for success by training looking at the camera as a behavior first. So in the picture that you're going to keep and you're going to show your friends, you're going to be looking happy and stress-free, and your dog is going to be looking happy and stress-free, rather than punished with their ears back, an open mouth grimace, or looking away, or yawning, or licking their lips, or having wide eyes. Slash, is it pretty? Look! Did you take a picture yet?
Yes.
Step 1. Teach a sit-stay or any other position your dog is comfortable with. Follow the link in the right-hand corner if you have not yet seen this video on how to teach a sit-stay without the use of intimidation. Step 2. While your dog is sitting, click your dog for looking at a treat that you place on a chair. At first, you can click or say yes as you move to put the treat on the chair without the dog getting up. Good job. Step 3. Point at the treat and click your dog for looking at it.
Awesome. Good girl.
Step 4. If your dog is reliably looking at the treat when you point without getting up, you can add the verbal cue, look.
Good girl. Awesome.
Step 5. Add a person with a camera. Have the person hold the treat near the camera or put the treat on the camera and click your dog for looking.
Good girl.
Tips for if your dog won't look at the food or the camera. 1. Release the dog to go and eat the treat from the camera person so your dog's focus is forwards. 2. Have the person wiggle the treat at first to get your dog's attention. 3. Have the camera person use your dog's attention noise.
Lacey, sit. Good girl. Okay, go get it. Good girl. Lacey. Look. Good girl. Look. Good girl. Good girl.
Step 6. Now see if the dog can look at the camera person without the person holding a treat.
Look, Lacey. Good girl. Look. Good girl. Good girl. Lacey, look. Good girl. Lacey, look. Awesome.
Step 7. Practice getting your dog into the right position for the photo without pushing or shoving. You could use luring, targeting, or giving your dog a cue that he knows. So Lacey and I are practicing for when we're at the park and she's a little distracted, but we want to have her picture taken. So I'm going to practice luring her into the position that I want, getting her to sit, feeding her the treat, and then giving her the cue. Ready, Lace? Look. Good girl. Awesome job. You can also use an empty-handed luring gesture to get your dog in the right position.
Sit. Sit pretty. Look.
Step 8. Get professional and proof for distractions.
Sit. You can also proof for distractions. Flash, look. Good girl.
To proof for distractions, you can use the same method that I used in the sit stay video to proof the sit stay.
Sit pretty.
You create the distraction and click as the distraction happens at first,
Look.
and then you can start to delay the click and ask for more and more.
Good girl.
If your dog looks back at you, you simply need to wait until he looks back at the camera, or if he doesn't think to look back at the camera, you just need to go back a step.
Look. Ready? Look. Sit pretty. Look. Down. Look. Stand. Sit. Down. Bravo. Look.
Don't forget to subscribe to channel Kiko Pup for more free dog training tutorials.